It does help if the mic is unmuted. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody out there on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.com. Wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is for you, I truly hope you're doing exceptionally well. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be here, whether you're watching this live or if you are watching this as a VOD later. I am immensely grateful for the time you're spending. Or I'm going to check and make sure everything is working as it should be. Gotta go check my Twitch one, which it looks like it's up, but I have to be sure. That's the stream health, looking for the stream preview. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So yesterday we had this weird problem where when I went live, I had some strange issue where it like replaced my title with a very old title that I had used on a multi-stream previously. And I was like, what the heck, bro? So I had to figure out a way to get a workaround on that. And I did. I figured it out. And I'm proud of me. Yay. YouTube chat usually takes a minute to come through on my multi-chat system here, so I guess I'll pull it up individually. What's up, Woosty? I'm not late. I was right on time. What are you talking about? What is bro yapping about? What's up, y'all? Good to see you, homie. You doing okay? We are going to get straight into it here. I don't want to waste much time. So I'm going to... I wish there was a way to mark all as red. Is there a way to just... New. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Maybe. Oh, there we go. What's up, Yon? Yon and Yol. What a difficult content situation right now. You know what I'm saying? Your shoes are untied? Oh, shoot. I'm not wearing shoes. You almost got me. How are stuff going? Stuff are going good. Things are really, really well right now. Rachel's doing a lot better for those of you that saw that update. Really appreciated all of you that reached out. There were several pilks that were just reaching out, asking. So, thank you for that. Okay, so I am going to pull up just... Is there any of you that were here yesterday? I had 4 losses and 2 wins. Was there any of my losses that were just like, you remember the map and you were like, dude, you need to review that one? Was there any of them at all? We had Junkertown, Circuit Royale, Numbani, and Hollywood. Numbani and Hollywood on Tracer, because of their high grounds, are definitely challenging. And now that I think about it, realistically, the 4 maps that I lost on were high ground, but I don't think that was the reason I lost. Just trying to figure that out. I wasn't there, so I can't say it. That's fair. That's fair. What's up, Peak? Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube, homie. If you guys don't, what I'll do is I'll just look for the one that I had the highest deaths on. Arbitrarily. I can learn from any of them. Okay, I had 16 elims and 11 deaths on Junkertown. 3 and 9 at Circuit. That one seems like a really good contender. Yeah, 8 and 9 at Numbani. 13 and 14 though at Hollywood. That's tricky, honestly. I'm not gonna stress out about it too much. My first game on probably isn't the best one to utilize. I would almost say that Circuit, wasn't that the one where I was like 3 and 9? Yeah, let's look at Circuit. All right. So there are a couple things we're going to be working on today. I literally went back, rewatched Time Overwatch's guide. For those that don't know, that is the guide that I chose. There were several good ones out there, but I felt like Time had both the credibility to teach it and had what I would really call a very all-encompassing guide. So I'm really, really quite impressed with how well he put things together. Let me pull up my notes. I literally took notes. Because there's advanced tech towards... He gets the basic stuff out of the way pretty quick. And there were 3 basic things One of them is a concept. Tracer, in the way he kind of phrased it, was like Tracer is kind of viewed commonly as a backline assassin. He's like, and that's not really true. Now, obviously, there's some validity to that, but it's not all Tracer does. The way he puts it is that Tracer is a shepherd, metaphorically speaking, pushing the enemies into groups. So you're kind of meant to be controlling the ones who are trying to flank, those that are off on their own, and if you get the elim, great. The goal is to actually push them back towards this group. Dang, Jelzy, that's nuts. That's nuts. Hate to see it. The other thing, though, and this one's the bigger one that I think I'm going to be working on quite a bit more, using blinks only to dodge damage and to move into range to finish a kill. That's it. Literally the only reasons you should be using blink. Practice using your blinks to go through an enemy, then turn 180 degrees and practice landing melees. Now, there's ways you can do that. He actually specifically refers to going into the practice range to start using the bots, and then to go into... sorry, I just realized I opened up the wrong thing. And then to move into Vaxta. I don't want to have too much time spent in practice ranges, particularly when you're in platinum. I just don't feel like, yes, I get the argument, and I don't know anybody else's thoughts here, and you're welcome to them, but I just want to get into the game. That's all. I'm not the most patient type, and sometimes that's a problem. But I think in this case, it's not as big of a deal. As long as I'm practicing those things and learning from them, it's not a big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick, maybe 5 or 10 minute VOD review. And what I'm going to focus on here is I'm going to be looking for my blink usage. What am I using them for? Now, obviously, leaving spawn, probably, I was overthinking it. You need to use all three. I mean, yes, we're just still setting up, but whatever, right? What's up, Woosty? Okay, hold up. I need to get some settings put together here. We don't need to watch all this. Okay, skip a little ways in. First of all, I'm playing way too far back right now. Playing a little scared. Go over to the other side. Yeah, I could have used my blinks. So I should have anticipated the damage there. That was and I think I even knew that in that moment. But a lot of this is like when you first alert people to your presence, because of how squishy you are, you almost need to use that blink to just move out of the way so they turn and look at you. In an ideal situation, I'm actually over here, and positionally, let me see if I can. Hello? It's been a while since I've done this. Positionally, instead of being in here, I should have been over here, like I started calling out a bit ago. Should have shot him over here. He turns. I blink over to the right. And then come here. Blink over twice. I believe both blinks would land me in here. One blink shoot, one blink back over here when he turns back over towards me. And I have a mini to work with as well, so I can then use this cover and then walk over to the mini if needed. So it is a really big deal that my positioning was awful. Okay, my positioning was not good starting out. But the bigger issue is that I was not anticipating the damage, so I did not use my blinks appropriately. Okay, we're in the fight now. Again, playing really scared. A lot of it's because I'm still new to Trey, and that's fine. Weird use of blink. Could have just used that as cover or walked around it. Okay, this was a better position. But because I had to use my blinks to get in there, I didn't have blinks to stay in the fight longer. So that was a bad initiation. Yeah, I got hit by a random arrow there. Yep, a lot of it take angles. And by the way, guys, like I appreciate all the advice, but no offense to any of you. I don't normally look for advice here. That was just, I remember thinking in that moment what happened to me. I made a predictable arc. So we're gonna skip past again here. Okay, now here was just a contestive cart. Honestly, hindsight, bad idea. Had recall, so it wasn't like the worst thing, but like Okay, that was a better. I know I'm playing at 2x. Okay, yep. Can we get out? Yeah, I needed to set up basically here this whole time and then clear the high ground. Standing out in the open. It was a good pick. Honestly, I probably with recall there, I could have pushed that Hanzo. I should have at least tried, you know. A lot better blink usage here. A lot better blink usage. I think I started figuring out what my problem was. This was a bad situation, though. I think I'm just spamming them and I'm not really thinking them through. So, I'm seeing a lot of that. What we're going to do is we're going to get into our first game and we're just going to focus on doing it right. That's it. That's all we're going to worry about. Doing it right. Moving on. That is not what we are queuing for today. Yeah, it was rough. I think you need to work on not blinking when you get stressed. Yeah, like that's what I'm looking for. I mean, there's a term, temperament. Maybe just not getting stressed. That would probably be a good start too, huh? What's up, Woosty? I'm doing really good, man. Honestly, today's been a good day. Got Rachel's over-the-counter antibiotics so that she can start treating that infection a little bit better, and it should be cleared within a week. So, real quick, Effort 1UT is what I'm going to call you, and Sansa, thank you so much for the follows on Twitch. I do appreciate it, y'all. If any of you guys do use kick.com as a website, just in general, like if you ever watch live streams there, do me a favor and go follow me over on Kick. I'd appreciate it. We're looking at maybe trying to grow on that platform a bit while we're continuing to grow on Twitch and YouTube. It doesn't hurt me any to be there as well. Costs me nothing. So it's worth the trial and error. Any reason for the 2x speed? When you're looking for something as simple as blinks usage, and whether or not I used it well, I don't believe that for me personally, I don't find a need to watch it at any slower of a speed or even just normal speed. I can watch through it and just go, yep, that was bad. Nope, that was good. Yes, that was bad. No, it was good. Or whatever. He ignores me? Yeah, I do. I just ignore the mod abuse. Tracer's good, third point. I think a lot of people would say, like, you know, Tracer's bad at certain points. Tracer's bad on certain maps. And to a large degree, there's some truth to that. But I don't know. I've never really personally subscribed to the idea that certain matchups you should just swap, that certain heroes you just shouldn't play on a certain map. I just think that there's ways to improve your skill level as a player that go beyond a hero swap. I think a hero swap is such an easy concept, and I've heard the counter argument, right? You know, if I swap from, we'll use the tank example. If I'm playing Zarya and they're playing Reinhardt, and I swap to Ramatra, well, I'm actually a more skilled tank player in most people's minds because I can play Zarya and Ram, although Ram, maybe not the best example because a lot of people argue he's not that skilled of a hero. Well, not a lot of people. There is a small niche of people, I would say, that do. And I don't know. I just think that if you learn to play Zarya into Rein in that situation, and you can learn to do it well, which I haven't been the best at, admittedly, you have a lot better of a chance of becoming a better player, in my mind. I do. I ignore you all the time, Mittens. Whatever, Woosty. Whatever, bro. Oh, we're playing Reinhardt on Dorado. See, here I am whining about the thing I just told you guys. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I don't really whine about it. I just like to acknowledge it as like, huh, that's interesting. Maybe he's just the GOAT Ryan player. And he knows something we don't. Holy cow, can you say duoed? Someone say it with me. Duoed. Okay. I am down to ban them, though I don't really care. If that's the bans we want, I'm good with whatever. Well, two of Reinhardt's hardest counters as far as tank matchups are banned. That's a bonus. Although I am worried. Oh, I was gonna say Auditivia here may end up not being here, but we're good. I also spent some time watching a proper POV on Tracer. And it was kind of cool to watch. Although someone told me he was solo queuing and he was definitely duoed with another DPS. Woosty. You're ridiculous, bro. Alright, so again, we're focused on only using our blinks when it is absolutely necessary. That's all we're worried about. When we're about to take damage, we're anticipating CC or damage. We blink. That's it. That's all we're worried about for the first little bit here. It's not that I won't do anything else, but everything else should come as like a second nature in platinum level lobbies. So we're going to want to move up to the high ground, actually. So we're going to move right side here. They have an Ashe. We're going to try and get our blinks up. I think I heard a Brig. Okay, Ryan gone. Okay, we try and get out of there. Oh, I should have blinked. I'm really not used to the hero or the health pool. I keep saying hero pool every time I try and refer to her health pool. And really, in a Bastion 1v1, I should be winning that every time, so that's just on me. Skill issue for sure. Should have used my blink, had recall. No excuse to die there. Maybe going up top there is not really working. Okay. Don't have blinks. We get out of the way there. We're gonna go on an off angle. We gotta anticipate the damage. We get back. Okay, we're good. Get up top. Okay. Keep taking space. Where is what? Am I tripping? Oh, we don't want to be in there anymore. Oh man. Yep, we just leave, get back in, spawn and heal. Blink usage is better. I'm not dying, but I'm also maybe playing a little too passively. Okay, they drop. Okay. Got a little bit more aggressive and it worked. Ooh, okay. Okay. All right. It took us a little bit, but we got there. Oh. Jeez. My fault. Didn't blink. It's getting better, but it isn't perfect yet. Oh, big shatter. Big slam. Blink meals are just fast food. Interesting. Oh, I fat fingered that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Man, because of it, I die. I don't know how I keep fat fingering my E key. Might have to rebind it, honestly. I'm sure if I'm not... Not a big deal. I'm not going to overthink that right now. Unlucky. I swear I'm hitting the button. I swear I'm hitting the button. Oh, we're visoring from main. Yeah, I was gonna die there. Okay, we're all going from this way. I'm gonna go a different direction. Okay. 22 seconds to point. Better. Better. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more gutsy and get closer. I know, like, here isn't the worst thing. Get back out of LOS. Okay. Oh, I don't have recall. Bad decision. It's okay. Oh, our Ryan might do the things here. Oh, our Ryan just... Okay. Our Ryan low-key carrying. But I will say, my blink usage is not perfect, but it is immensely better than the game we were reviewing, which is what really matters, is an improvement. Okay. Little rough around the edges. That's okay. Have I picked up the Blink melee combo? No, I'm not worried about advanced tech yet. And while I know that is like something that I need to work on, it is certainly not something I'm worried about at this stage. If I can't even get my Blink usage down yet, I shouldn't be trying to add something to it. Does that make sense? You gotta have it in like building blocks in my mind, where if you can get your Blink range and use them effectively to dodge, then you can build into using them aggressively and move forward. I hope that makes sense. Duck Van, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. And Jojo, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch as well. Hope you guys are having a good day. Last fight, Andy's. Yeah, for real. But that's okay. It's, you know, it could be worse. You know, I don't typically play with followers or like just random viewers or anything, but I do play with my patrons in quick play every 2 weeks. So that's fair enough, Cookie Dough. I get that. Okay, so here I am inclined to end up down here, and then we can always blink back. Let's see, setting up on an off angle right here, and realizing my team's all the way up there, which means I have no lifeline out. Oh, okay, bro. Okay, we're gonna go grab the mini. Try and anticipate. Okay, we have a Cassidy we have to play into now. Standing in front of my Ana, waiting for healing. Okay, no TP out. Oh my gosh. I thought he had used it long enough ago that he didn't have it up, so I didn't blink. That's just a bad cooldown tracking. Why is bro trying to teach Tracer? Who are you talking about? Because if you think it's me trying to teach Tracer, no. Okay, cool. Dang it. So close to killing that Reaper. Ah, I am stuck. Thought you could blink through that. Yeah, you just kite that out. Oh, no. Hey, if you're not whiffing your Tracer pulse bombs, you're just not trying hard enough, bro. Honestly, this is immensely better. Yeah, for sure, Cookie. For sure, Cookie. I'm right there with you. Okay, there's a Cassidy up top. For some reason, I thought that was the cat. Did not need healing. Come back around. Nope. Yep. Okay. Good for them. They're playing really well, and we were last fighting Andes. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the right click. It's like, oh, man. Okay, there's a break behind you. Has the awareness that I do. I tried, man. Honestly, though, like, unironically, the gameplay wasn't great, but my blink usage was infinitely better than the first time. I'm just going to keep focusing on that. It's still not good, but it is much, 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 much better. Much, much better. Out of all DPS, why Tracer? So Tracer, because I honestly thought that game was over, by the way. I forgot that we actually did cap. It was just an overtime. Oh, that's a rookie mistake, regardless of the Tracer gameplay. Smile. I think that I'm just going to continue to work on that, and we'll review this game a bit as well, so we can see a little bit more of, like, less in the moment and more, like, more in hindsight. What kind of cat is my cat? I don't have a cat. Tracer's usually pretty strong overall. Can you continue on why? Oh, I'm sorry, I did get sidetracked. The reason I was playing Tracer is just because I wanted to. It's really not much more complex than that. They're already up top here. Oh, huh? I should have seen that coming. I knew there was somebody up there. I should have seen that coming. Good play. Okay. I'm going up on the high alpha angle here. Yeah, there's not much we can do with that. What's up, Gurkmeister? Welcome to the chat, homie. Seen some of your Junkrat clips, I think, if I'm thinking of the right person. Which I'm 99.9% certain I am. Your laugh when you get some of the cheeky ones is like, it's hysterical, my friend. It's like the most, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it seems like bordering on like a child trying to be a supervillain. It's awesome. Oh man, thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Hope everything's going well for you, dude. Yeah, so the problem with taking the high ground there is that I tried that a couple times on our initial attack, and this team just wasn't looking for me up there. So you kind of have to hang out in front of this team, from what I realized, and that was my goal. But I don't know that I did that perfectly well. So, I mean, it's possible we win this, but it is going to be very hard fought. Yeah, because we basically have to hold this choke, and if we lose it, we lose it. Like they're emoting. You see, and we're setting up all the way up here. This is really bad. They have a Symmetra. Okay, we got the Curie. I'm gonna hold the point for a moment. Okay. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't play very well. I played better than I normally have, but that first push really cooked us, and that's on me. So, I could have done immensely better. But, I will say, I have done better than what I normally would have with my blinks. So, I will take that. Why am I playing Tracer? Just wanted to. Wanted to learn a new hero. Nothing wrong with that. Why didn't you touch? Because our tank was standing right there. And he wasn't doing much else, so I was trying to at least kill something. That's all. That's not a reflection on him, by the way. Like, I'm not blaming my tank. I'm just saying that I assumed he would touch. He was standing right next to it, so. And I did touch for quite a while when he was all the way up on the top. Right? Like, keep in mind, they started, so that corner there, they started all the way at that high ground on the other side, right before the bridge. And it happens what it is. Okay, just to be clear, I'm really not blaming my tank, guys. I'm just saying that was, you asked the question, why didn't I touch? Because I thought my tank was going to. He was standing right there. I'm not going to get in comms because they don't normally listen. If you think that telling your teammates something in Platinum is going to make them actually listen to you, you either haven't been in Platinum for a while or you're delusional. No offense. It's just the reality. Platinum ego is a real thing 9 times out of 10. So, I've had it. Certainly not trying to exempt myself from that. I'm just saying in general. Because we had one choke to hold. That was all we had. Because of where we got the cart to. That's all. You just don't join voice? No, absolutely not. It is normally toxic spewed garbage that I don't want to have anything to do with. Frankly. You don't want Doom or Wrecking Ball, huh? Yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever, Oosty. Nick. Appreciate you, bro. That's throwing, bro? Okay, you're welcome to your opinion. Did you trim your beard? It looks clean. I trimmed my mustache a bit. It was getting a little over the lips, but thanks, bro. I appreciate the compliment. Appreciate all of you that have tuned in, by the way. Carl. Racer. But I do appreciate all of you guys that are tuned in. Camo Scout, I've seen you in the chat before. Obviously, Woosty, Christian Ninja, Peak, and then Atreus, I think is how you're supposed to say your name. Thanks so much for being here. No offense on your journey on this game, though, but I now see why you weren't going to get to WCS or Hitting Masters. No offense, but let me say something offensive. Classic. It's alright, homie. You guys don't need to ban that guy, by the way, mods that are here. Don't worry about it. My encouragement to you, man, is just because someone doesn't agree with your method does not mean that they are immediately wrong. And just because you didn't think I was going to make it doesn't mean that you were right. Did I make it? No. No, I did not. But I just think that it's really interesting now that I decided to play the right play for my family, that there's a handful of you that just don't get it. There's a mini over here, isn't there? Whoa. Okay, I kept the mages. Oh, yeah, our Ryan is probably cooked. Okay, we may actually... I almost cooked myself there because I thought I had recall. Okay. What is my sensitivity? It's like 2.5 and I think 1600 DPI. Something like that. Oh. Duh, David. Low HP. Don't go in there. I was doing what was best for my family the entire time. What changed is that I got a 9 to 5 recently, Blue. And that 9 to 5 is taking me 45 to 50 hours a week when they told me it was a 40-hour-a-week job. I'm grateful for the hours, and instead of whining and trying to find a new job, I decided it was just better to hang on to the job for the fam. Nope. I kind of got a little panicked there, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that you're like toning it down a little bit, Blue. Just remember that, like, when you use the term like throwing, that is actually something that's against TOS. I thought I stuck the Moira. I was so proud. Uh-oh. Everybody ignore that. Nothing happened. Oh, our Ryan is... Oh, he's nanoed. I was wondering why he was going in like a madman. We get out. Let our Ryan... Okay, we're in a closed space for a Junkrat to lob grenades. Knew that was coming. Yeah, we won't stand in the throw point. Well, yeah, throwing is not allowed, for sure. It's actually against TOS. But you say that, like, not joining voice is a throwing offense, then why are you allowed to not join voice? If it's an automatic throw, that'd be my challenge to you. It's not. That's my point, by the way, in case you haven't figured that part out yet. Blanks are looking a little bit better. This one's probably going to be one worth reviewing, though. Off angles look good. Huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Botched my engagement there. It's okay. Tried something. You're welcome to feel that it's throwing, but it doesn't. Your feelings don't dictate the facts. Just like everything else in lives. The facts do not care about your feelings. And in fact, if it was really throwing, right? If it was really throwing, you wouldn't be allowed to do it. Although I guess, in all fairness, you could make the same argument for leaving a game early. Why are you allowed to do it? Because there's times where it makes sense, right? Grab the Mega. Maybe not the best recall. Better. Much better. That's the facts. You don't come, you're not playing to win. Okay. You have to realize you yourself already acknowledge that's your opinion, not a fact. So I'm resting my case and moving on from the argument, my friend. I don't know how to read the first follow that came through. It's in another language that I don't recognize, so please forgive me. But thank you for your follow. And Maddie, thank you for your follow as well over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Double blinking in is a no-no. Yeah, because it takes too long for the second blink to come back, right? Yeah, there's a lot of things more nuanced that I could... Like, that is probably a good example of something more nuanced that, yes, is objectively still something I need to work on. Sure, but I don't think that that's, like, my biggest concern right now. I still really want to focus in on just maintaining, like, why I'm using my blinks. And using them intentionally to avoid damage or CC and play aggressively when the timing is right. Securing a limb. You know? Angry Italian, by the way, don't just ignore people like that, man. They know life the internet, they feed the algorithm. Some people will tell you that they just want to know the answer. They really don't. If they wanted to know the answer, they would have actually looked at it, because there's ways to find that information without asking it in chat. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, I gotta move into the LOS of one of my supports. My Ana is set up way up there. Oh, no. I got speared. Double blinked in. I was just trying to get behind them. That was the goal. I did turn them around and distract them, so maybe we might be able to turn that. But they have a much shorter spawn than I do, so hindsight, maybe not the best play, and that's okay. You can be plat with your monitor turned off? Okay. If you can play that well, go create content. Do something with it. But instead, you're in here yapping. It's actually quite impressive. Some of these people that really think that they are just on the moral high ground. Or like me, dropping from the high ground. Okay, I don't want to be this far. The Discord orb off. Yep. They have a very low healing. I also don't have a recall right now, so I have to play a lot less aggressively. I'm gonna go back for the mini. They are on a bastion. Ah, I missed all my shots. Win rate's not great. I want to say we're 2 for 7. 2 wins for 7 games, so not great. unfortunate. Back out. Set up top. Okay, but that's not setting the bar very high. We all know that J3 is not the greatest on Trey. Oh, I was healed. That was actually a really bad decision. I had recall. I was trying to make some limbs there. I feel like my blinks are a lot better this game than they were first game. Oh, we nano visor. That's actually big. We might actually be able to hold that. Finally an off angle. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Golly, you guys are so whiny. Well, he definitely touches. Good for him. Not me nearly blinking into an ult. Okay. Infinitely better than the first game. Infinitely better. Difference in skill level. I mean, quick play is not the same as competitive. It can't be treated the same way. That's all. Whatever, Woosty. Much better game, though. Like, I feel like my gameplay is looking a lot better that game versus my first one on today. So, plus that makes us 3 for 8, so we're getting closer to a 50-50 win rate. We're turning it around here. And somebody asked, so I don't mind showing it. This season, 2 hours in, we've only won, 3 out of 8 games. So, yeah, of course I remember you, man. Multiverse, you were here all the time, homie. I'm not just gonna forget you because you stopped showing up as much. That's cold, man. But I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing well, and I hope things have been going well for your own stuff, as you put it. Speedway94, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch, and Unexpected Q, thanks so much for the follow as well. I hope you guys are having a good day. If any of you guys do use kick.com, I am multi-streaming to there and YouTube as well. YouTube, I obviously create a lot of content on, so I don't really push that one as much because people can find that from the content and then watch the live stream if they want. But Kick has no, like, individual discoverability. So if any of you guys use the website and you want to go follow me there, I'd appreciate it. Whatever, Woosty. Have I ever considered going bald? I don't think I get a choice. I mean, have you seen this hairline? It's gonna happen eventually. I've also shaved my head before voluntarily because this is happening, so. 8 head, yeah. It's like a 4 head, but like in 40. Yeah, waiting for the teams to be engaged in a fight, and then I take the off angle at that point. Timing, sure. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the hair transplant stuff, William, but no, I mean, it's a lot of money, and I just don't care. I really don't. Balding for Hope Channel when just documenting my daily baldness, and it's just photos of my hairline. No. Woosty, I'm not a variety gamer, man. I've never have been. Like, you know, with Christian Ninja, he's one of my closest friends. He can attest to this, man. I literally have only ever played like maybe 2 or 3 games at any given point, and it's usually those ones for anywhere between 9 and 12 months. Airline is inting down main report. Yeah, real report for throwing. Gaming for toupee. Gaming for toupee is crazy. Committing to the bald head early with a great beard might be the play. Looks great. I appreciate it, man. It's out there. If you guys go look, you will definitely find it. He used to play much better games, though. That's all subjective. Carl's, that's how I know him. He's my best friend, so I know him by his first name. Christian Ninja is much more into the games I used to create content in, like 7 Days to Die, and I know he's looking forward to the point where I get to the point that I actually start creating in that game again, but it'll be a little bit. Okay, our tank doesn't want to see Doomfist or Wrecking Ball, apparently. Man, or Freya. Okay, I'll just mirror my tank's bans from now on, I think, because I just don't care. Either we're playing with a 4-stack. Nah, we just all care about the tank, I guess, on this team. That's nice. No Orisa. Or Venture. Venture is, I've found, a little bit more challenging to play into on Tracer, so I'm not going to complain about that one. What other Tracer skins do I have? Oh my. That seems a little sus. We'll go back to this one. Yeah, but then if they aren't stacked, then I've invited someone to my group. I don't want that. I don't want them to think they're actually invited. So it'll still say they're in a group rather than, so like if they aren't in a group, it'll just say you can't invite someone while you're in comp. Is that what you guys are saying? Could try it in between rounds for funsies. Okay, we have a wow, we have a very dive centric team here, so this is going to be probably a first for me. Okay, they have a cast. Oh, huh? Wait. Is that a ping diff? It was a ping diff. I definitely blinked and then ended up back where I was before I blinked and died. I might die here. I'm gonna try and get out and grab the mini. Yep. Okay, gets cleansed. I have recall. Whoa! Wasn't I 100 plus HP? Great Genji play. Holy crap. I'm not mad at that. Whoops. I'm not mad at that. I just took an L to a Genji. It happens, man. Let's shoot the deflecting Genji. Golly. Get up to the coalescence on height. Oh, no. No, he just got me killed. Oh, no. That's so unlucky. He didn't do it on purpose. He was juggling a cast. That's so unlucky, bro. Oh. Yeah, I tried to keep him distracted so we could get to the point. Looks like we might get the point, but I just wasn't getting the right limbs. It's my fault. I was getting killed. I got killed the most on my team. So I guess this is a little different. I haven't played into a Genji yet, so that's okay. That's okay. It's all right. Aren't you trying to rank up tank? Not right now. Taking a little break from it. Landon the Turtle, thanks to the follow on Twitch. And Kit Husky, thanks so much for the follow over on Kick. Hope you're having a good one. One of my only folks hanging out over there. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you. Blink to God. Yikes. Thanks so much for the follow. There's only one God, and I'm pretty certain he wouldn't call himself that on Kick. I'm more like Alpha and Omega or something. Yahweh, you know? Okay, that's cringe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We need to get the high ground. Where's this Genji? Oh. Oh. Wow. What? Okay, wow, I just literally threw every single one of my cooldowns there. Oh. Get out and grab the mini. Okay. All right. Unfortunate. I mean, I had them all distracted there for a bit, I guess. Arcos, thank you so much for the raid, excuse me, over on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Forgive the Tracer gameplay this game. It's not been good at all. But I'm learning, so it's okay. Okay, so they are running a... Oh, yeah, we're dead. Oh. Listen, I'm as surprised as you guys are, alright? Don't... okay, we got logged in. Something tells me he's angry. We're gonna leave. Of course. Get out. No. Yep, that's just gonna shred through that. Okay. Yeah, that was way better than the first round. If I hadn't tossed the first round, we probably would have been fine. Oh well. That pulse better be play the game or I'm gonna be pissed. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, but this is play of the game. Bruh. You want to know why I was play of the game, chat? Because Moira actually healed her team. That's actually noteworthy. I gotta give him credit. It's actually a good point, you know? That's still a good game, though. Blink's looking a lot better. I feel like maybe I'm using them almost too much now. And we'll this will be like the third game on, right? That we just played? Or was that the second? Third. Okay. We'll play one more game and then we'll review the worst one and then we'll keep going. Yeah, and how do you get there without using too many blinks, right, Beef? But again, I'm really just focusing on using my blinks better. And if I'm using my blinks better, like if I get to the point where they actually don't look like I'm using them horribly, then I can say, okay, let's add a layer to it. What's my next layer? And we can determine that. Because I think a lot of the things you guys are saying are not necessarily wrong, just to be clear. I'm not arguing it. I'm just saying I'm focusing on one thing at a time. Ali on Overwatch and RPG Corner, thank you so much for your follows on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a good one. That was such a gross pulse bomb, dude. It's got to be the highlight, right? Got to be the highlight. Yep. It was. I was so beside myself. That's crazy. It's alright. At least it was a highlight. I can hang on to that for later. What's up, Oswey? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I do think that there's definitely merit to playing more aggressively. But I want to learn to blinks better. And then once I have the blinks down, which I think will be in the next couple of games, that'll have improved enough to move on to another thing. That maybe playing aggressively, now that I get the blinks down, use them aggressively, right? So I think that may be our next layer. Is that what you're maybe suggesting as the next layer to the whole pie? Or maybe you were just saying in general, I don't know. But no, Isaac, I have not rule swapped. Nope. Just wanted to do a Tracer video next week and wanted to learn some Tracer. That's it. Nothing more complicated to it, man. Das it. It's not worrying about wasting them early. It's when I'm using them, wasting them in general. And it kind of plays in tandem with what I think you're saying at the end. Trying to understand this, getting the space to walk there faster. Because I see you follow the team a bit much once your team already has the space. Yeah. And that is honestly just like a duckling following the tank kind of situation. You know, the mother duckling. And that's on me, for sure. I'll own that. Because a lot of you guys have pointed out that I'm not off-angling at all. So we'll just work on that a little bit. Nice little Runasapi gameplay here.
Select your hero. Choose hero bands.
I'll go with what my tank. Otherwise, you know, I'm gonna ban Cass. Ban Cassidy. Mercy, huh? Alright. And Brig. It's an interesting backline. But we'll ban the 3, I don't care. Cass, like, just the nade is so annoying. Baited out, I could just be more skillful and it would be better, but no Cass ban, huh? Alright. That is okay. Swufton, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. I hope you're having a good one, homie. Very much appreciated. Alright, let's get and stay after him, man. Yeah, off angle, distract support's easy. I will say that, like, too many people think you just have to focus the supports on Tracer, which is, like, not necessarily horribly wrong, but, like, there's more to it than that from what I've seen from people who know way more than I do. But that is part of it. It's just not the whole picture.
It seems your little band is back together. For the moment, at least.
Yeah, just off-angling in general with the conjunction of using my blinks well would be a good idea. 100%. And please understand, I'm not arguing that you're not going to get value out of that. Just saying in general that we can't. It's not quite that simple, if that makes sense. That much I'm not arguing, Beef Boyardee. Okay, our Winston's out. Their Trey is out. Their tank is out. No, no, I am cooked. 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 I am not cooked. I am cooked. It's trying really hard. I mean, my blink usage looked good there. I was playing a little more aggressively. Although, the tank dying first there, not our tank, but like their tank being the thing we killed first was a problem. Oh my gosh, they're all low. Okay. Nice. So both their supports are out. Our supports stayed up. We should be able to turn that. We have a pulse bomb here. As long as we don't get it eaten by a diva, we should be good. There you go. Go. I will push cart. Move away. Okay, Genji got her. Oh, our Winston dies there. We just want to back out. Kind of back out and reset here. I'm going from main again. I have recall. Okay. Yeah, I'm living well, but I'm probably not playing as aggressively as I should be. Trying to farm up a little extra pulsage. Okay. Our teammate is the Winston, or your friend is the Winston. Hey, listen, zoning ultimate. See, we're getting the tracer. We're gonna probably get bomb out here. Zoning ultimate, chat. Zoning ult. See? Nope. Wait, no pulse bomb? Or no? Well, they got pulse bomb out. Limit testing. Yeah, limit testing, chat. Literally, you guys get it. I don't even have to explain. So see, this is why we get along so well, chat. Because you let me cope. Okay. Nope. Okay, there. Let our tank do that. I'm so confused. Where's this Tracer? Forgot there was a mini here. I did not need to use that. Back off to get the off angle up. That's okay. Played that reasonably well. Played that reasonably well. Probably stayed a little too long in hindsight, but didn't do too bad. Oh. I was trying to dash out of there, but... Oh, help your Winton. Oh, Winton may be cooked. Our Genji is cooking. Yeah, our Genji just won that fight for us. I will say none of my teammates have died to a Diva ult so far. Yeah, see, we just kept her there. Beautiful. Much better. Much better overall tonight, regardless so far. But we are still going to review a loss real quick. Do I play support? I have played support, yeah. I dabbled. Your Genji is not plat. Okay. Not worried about that. I'm worried about me. It does not matter. Our Genji played well. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying. I'm just worried about me. We had two losses tonight because that was 4 games. Yes, we're 50-50 so far for tonight. And this game was probably my better one of the 2 losses. Let me look at the death count here. 10-7. 20-12. We had a lot more time in this game, though. I think I want to do Oasis. We're just going to do a very brief look over on this one, by the way. Lemons, Fresh Days, and Bobito. Thank you guys so much for the follows on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a good one. A tip for Push is as Tracer, usually robot control is your job, and look to steal the robot sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's really... I appreciate the tip, and I'm not arguing or saying that you're wrong or any of that kind of crap. I'm just saying, for me, I am focused on just getting my blink usage down. That is what I am worried about. I think it keeps your settings, right? Okay. Okay. So right here, we immediately need to be going for an off angle. I did. Happens. Got skill diffed. Got absolutely smoked. This Cassidy, as I recall, moves really quick, so we will not play this one at 2x. Right here, I'm just kind of like trying to herd them in a bit. I'm now playing on the point. Yep, that's okay. I probably die here. Or I get out. Okay. Biggest problem so far has just been not taking the high ground, but I think that my blinks look fine. They aren't great, they aren't awful. Second one probably wasn't needed. That's funny, RPG. That's hilarious. Your blink management comes with experience on the hero. Sure, but if my personal experience with that concept is that if I'm not focused on it, it does not actually just come by playing the hero. That was true with I'll use Baptiste, as he is still by far my #1 most played hero. His immortality field has always had a really long cooldown, right? And I used to just throw that thing for like no reason. I had no thought process into how I was using it. And then I got coached, and they were like, hey, I believe it was Wizard actually who coached me on BAP originally for this point. Like, throw your, basics of BAP, right? Throw your immortality field in place. The enemies can't shoot it easily, but your team benefits. So I usually try to get behind them and kill the supports, but yet again, I play console. A little different for sure. Can I ask, I think focusing on a goal is more important, as in what is your goal in a fight for Tracer and steps to get there? That is my goal, is to use my blinks well. That's it. I mean, it's literally not more complicated than that right now. Yeah, that I mean, skill diff for sure. How much health did I have going into that? Okay, I had 120 HP. I'm still not used to Tracer's hero pool. Or, I keep saying that. My gosh. Tracer's health pool. I'm just going to say health. Her health. And I get eliminated for a lot of stupid things like that. And that's just part of, like, not being used to the fact that I'm only 175 HP. Right now, I'm playing a little risky with 100, but now we're back. So we can go back to an off angle. Yeah, maybe, honestly, going deeper is probably a thing. No, as in, let's say you want to get to the back line, then how to get there is the most important. Then blink usage gets reduced as time goes on, since you can just walk there 90% of the time. I appreciate what you're saying, yeah. I would focus on positioning and target priority before blinks. You're just sniping the tank. Yeah, okay, so, guys, I'm going to just throw some things out there. A couple of you are being very respectful, so this is not, like, condescending. I don't know how many of you actually know how to play the game. I don't know how many of you actually know how to teach the game. And because I don't know those two things, I tend to lean into what I know for sure, someone that I know is qualified to teach, and I lean into someone who can teach. Time Overwatch is who I've chosen to lean into, and he's not himself coached me or anything, but I watched a guide that he shared on Tracer as a general rule, and that was that. So that's it. I'm focusing on those things. Now, right now, a bigger problem is not my blinks. I will admit that, but, like, I'm with you. Yeah, absolutely, Dustin. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You going night-night? Oh, hang on. Don't turn my chair for me yet. No. Watch your toes, okay? I don't want to run them over. Got you. Come here. You... Huh?
I'm princess.
What'd she say? Oh, you're a princess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
You want to push buttons?
yeah.
Not right now.
Oh, why not?
Because you gotta go night-night.
Puppy.
Well, yeah, you can have your passy. Here, take it out and say night-night.
Night.
Say bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Oh. Tomorrow?
Yeah. Here, go over towards Mama and she'll put you to bed, okay? Okay, love you, babe.
Don't stop.
Yeah, Meme Machine, I appreciate it. I'm sure that you are. I'm not denying what you're saying. It seems like other people in the chat know who you are by that as well. But for right now, let me focus on just one thing at a time right now. That's all. That's all. All right, enough family time. Queue up. Never such thing as enough family time. Trust me. I don't know if this was a horrible play. That was weird. Yeah, that was... We had a couple of very unlucky deaths here. We had a couple of very unlucky deaths. Oh. My bad. I've been reviewing, you guys can't see anything. I thought she had just used Fade, I'll be honest there, but that's okay. It was overextended there for sure. Positioning was starting to look a little better here, taking the right angles, going up high ground and stuff, right? Yeah, that was a whole series of just bad blinks. Waiting for another blink to come up, grab the mini. There's a lot of mistakes I can see in my own gameplay, by the way, guys. I'm just looking for blinks. Babito, I don't actually VOD review other people right now unless we're doing it for a fun roast. I appreciate it, though. And certainly not on Tracer. Blinks are already looking a lot better consistently. Yeah, I definitely died for this one. That was a weird play. A lot of this game I feel like was just positionally weird. I did get that freaking glorious play though. For blinks, don't blink for no reason. Blink once if they force you to, and don't recall unless forced to. Lots of unnecessary cooldown usage. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, positioning as like a prerequisite to blinks. No, you're not trying to backseat. Okay. So like one of the things that like I think a lot of people, myself included, get really confused by is like backseat gaming is like, Mr. Streamer, you're terrible at the game. Please listen to exactly what I'm telling you to do, and if you don't do it, you're a terrible player. That's backseat gaming to me. Backseat gaming is not like, hey, I'm noticing you do this a lot. If you thought about not, you know, which is more or less what a lot of you are doing. The bigger problem for me right now is just finding one singular thing to focus on, and maybe positioning is a good idea to start with beforehand, right? The setup, so to speak, right? We did that a lot with when I was learning Wrecking Ball. So, hey honey, is there any way you'd be willing to turn down the baby monitor just a little bit? It's coming through quite a bit for some reason tonight. Thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate it. I love you. I think blink wastage is more like make each blink have a purpose. That's fair. Whatever, Dustin. Man, a lot of not fun maps for Trey here. These two are worse, though. I'm gonna vote Shambali. At least in my mind, these are worse. Pause, Bobito. I'm not calling you a baby, I swear. Whatever, Dustin. Nostalgia Overwatch, that is something I will say, like, when I was learning Ana especially, was a big deal with positioning. I ended up using my sleep and nade a lot earlier because I was mispositioned. I was too far forward a lot. So I can see the merit behind what you're saying. Okay, our tank wants Ram. Am I blind? Hazard. And no Widow. Alright. It's an odd ban from a Doomfist player. I feel like I kind of feed and die most of the time. Relatable. I'm still figuring out Tracer, by the way. I am not the person you want to be asking about that. Senior Wilson, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. When I read your name, by the way, I think of Deadpool. Ah, Mr. Wilson. From what Deadpool refers to as Agent Smith. I saw you VOD reviewing that other Tracer. It wasn't another Tracer, it was me. I was VOD reviewing myself, looking for my own mistakes. Appreciate it, nostalgia. Appreciate it for sure. Okay, so you can do that. Okay. I don't know if you can link up here or not from the other high ground. I know we could go from here down, but I didn't know if we could jump and go from there up. Hey, what is this? A stream for ants? Yeah, and uncles. Okay. Off angle, off angle, off angle. Oh, well, we'll reset this one. Wait, what? Surely we reset this one. Oh, that's awful. Whoops. Okay, their tank players back. Can't play quite as aggressively here. I don't know how much damage he does on rockets. Was going for the cast there, got sidetracked. Yeah, that Cassidy ult won them that fight, maybe. The Doom might live here if Theana lives. Okay, we can't really do much with that. We just have to back out. What's up, Soren? Freya dies. Okay. Walk over here. Get out of there for sure. Can you blink through mines? Anybody know for sure? You guys are, some of you are saying yes, some of you are saying no. Nope, should have seen that one coming. My fault. Maybe not the best use of recall. Okay. I feel like I'm playing a little too much down main and not playing aggressively enough from the off angles when I go. I feel like I'm getting a little too scared too quickly. So we'll just keep doing our best. Our team is playing very well as a whole, for sure. I wonder if our Doom is a, that's TS1 fan. Let's see if their profile is public. We're a Doomfist main on an alt account, huh? Okay. Cool. At least I assume. Maybe they aren't on an alt account. Maybe they just are like me and don't have a lot of time to play.
Warm up those legs.
We did benefit strongly from the fact that they were, that they didn't have a tank for their first point, so. Yeah, I think I'm getting too nervous to engage because I just blow up every time, so I need to kind of like soft engage to get their cooldowns out that will CC me. And kind of go from there.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
I think we'll be alright. I think this game's a win. Got a May. They're playing Sigma. Got a Mega back here. Yeah, we should be able to win this one. Can't blink through that. Oh. I have recall. Ah, I waited too long. If I had won that fight, or won that 1v1, we would have probably turned that a little bit faster. Oh, he's cooked. Okay, you know what? Maybe could have played more aggressively. But it was better. And that's the thing. We're looking for better. We're looking for better. Improvement. Soft clap because my son is trying to fall asleep. Okay. Look at me, chat. See? Soft. Kind. Oh, look at that punch. Oh. Disgusting. Yeah, I'm sorry. You don't get that good at Doomfist in 56 hours. GG, man. Put an applause on your Steam Deck. True. Or on your Stream Deck. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, so that... Your beard is so cute. What's your routine? What an interesting way to describe my beard. It is relatively simple. Yeah, we're 45% win rate. Nice. It's relatively simple. I just use beard brand products, and I very rarely trim my own beard. I usually pay someone to do it that knows much more about it than I do. Can you put little bows in it for funsies? No. No, I don't know. I don't think I would do that now. What was I? Are the viewer rewards on right now? They should be over on Twitch. I just realized I don't have the queue open. I don't even know how to pull it up anymore. Review requests. Oh man. Yeah, it doesn't give me any kind of an alert or anything, so I'll have to work on that. Alright, well, maps are our options here. Man, I want new queen out of all these, but what is mod poll exactly? It's basically the moderators get to create a poll of their choosing. Is all it is. So I owe you guys a couple of like stretch redemptions. My bad. Them things look like caterpillar feet. You need to get your eyelashes trimmed. Oh, you mean your eyebrows? You're saying caterpillar feet? Whoa. We're banning Tracer. I would prefer to play Tracer. What is my tank banning? And Freya. Okay. That's crazy, Dustin. Doing good, man. If Tracer gets banned, Tracer gets banned. No, it's alright. We did not. Beautiful. It's gotta be your stream sniper, right? I mean, no, people do see Tracer as strong right now. Especially because one of them that, as soon as I actually chose Tracer, they were like, oh, I'll not choose Tracer then to be banned. Any moderators that are in the Twitch chat, you're welcome to do a poll if you haven't already. I just realized because of the multi-chat, I may not be able to see it very well. What do I think of the new perks? I haven't looked at them yet, to be honest with you. Something I'm working on a little bit more is just being on top of that, but I haven't looked. Yeah, I've heard about one of the new perks. There's I think it's a melee perk as one of the minors for Trey, which is pretty crazy. Like extra damage or restore. I think it was restores ammo. My editor was telling me about it earlier. Yeah, if you guys want to check them out, they released data on it either today or yesterday, I feel like. Might have been yesterday. Alright, let's redeem our Dorado here. Hey, what's up, Rach? My beautiful bride. Oh, she's set up over there. Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't like that it points you upward. I'm not a huge fan of that, if that's what you're looking at. Is there a stream schedule? Yeah, my normal stream schedule is Wednesday to Friday from 7 to 9, or excuse me, 8 to 10 p.m. Central. Gotta wait for our team to get back up here. Aw. I may have been cooked here a little bit, am I gonna lie? Or just walk right into my pulse bomb. Okay, we need to set back up top. What made me pick Tracer? Funsies. They may not know. Are they going up top? That was kind of mean. When did I start playing Overwatch? Overwatch 1 or 2? It was definitely Overwatch 2. What? Paul? We're gonna try and get out here. I messed that one up. Huh, took the longest possible route maybe to get here, but okay guys, look. If none of the rest of you are gonna push this payload, I'm going to. Can you imagine if I had stuck that? You are going to have to imagine. Huh. Uh-oh. Time to go. I'm gonna set up back up on height. Oh, we're backing out. Okay. Panicked a little bit there. Hello, a Tracer? I was not expecting her to be sitting there camping that. Good play, though. I am not making Mittens a mod. That is too much power. Do not leave the cart. You do not trust your teammates. Not perfect, but better. I do play with low mouse sensitivity to a lot of people, but it's good for me. So, eat works well. Hydrate, you got it. Thanks for using the point redemptions, guys. I put those on there for you to use. I'm adjusting them as well. I see your arm moves a lot when you play. So my hands are a bit shaky. My hands are a bit shaky generally, so I have a tendency to turn my sensitivity low so that my shakiness doesn't do anything. So yeah, I rejected the points for that, so he has them back, but we'll have to look into that one. I just turned it on because it looked like it'd be kind of fun, you know, let the moderators control it. Yeah, no, I can disable that one too. You might actually be able to disable it as well, Deaton. I don't know. We'll have to look. If not, I can go disable it after this game. Just remind me, okay? That way you don't even have to worry about... Oh, don't walk off the map, David. They don't know, they don't know. Oh, they know. Okay, don't get caught. Up. Interesting. Imagine that does something. Don't have to imagine. It did something. Oh boy. There was just a diva. Why are we all the way back here? Oh boy. I really thought I was going to be able to stick her on that. That's okay. I don't know how to get up there from down here quickly, so we're just going to take the long way. I actually have no idea where I'm going. We're going to pretend we know, though. Okay? Everybody knew that I knew. Good plays. Good plays on that Kiriko. Yeah, I was just clearing the flank, guys. Thank you, moderators, for always making sure I've got a backup plan for how bad I'm looking. I am clearing the depths. I feel like making a your mom joke at the moment. I don't know why. The 12-year-old came out in me a little bit there. Clearing out the depths of your mom. Oh. Listen, none of you laugh at my jokes, but I laugh at my own jokes, so. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of sleeping here. Oh boy. What? Oh. I should not have recalled. That was a bad recall. I had blinks up still. Wasn't the worst idea of a pulse bomb, but yeah, I fumbled that fight for us. On me. It's one fight though, we can still turn it. Oh my gosh, nostalgia, that's crazy. Oh, they're playing Zarya. We're gonna counter swap? Come on, man. Just distracting him. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. My life waiver saved my cheeks. Okay, he no longer has his nade. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got him into OT, so we just tied really well. If I had just played a little better. Oh man, this is a good game. I think this one's a really good one. Relatively. Oh, I just realized we're into Diamond 3 with some of the players on this in this lobby, and I feel like I'm holding my own okay. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I don't know. Is this looking pretty decent? Do I use right click or left shift to blink? I'm breaking the habit of using left shift and trying to use right shift or right click a bit. How's your Tracer gameplay going? Honestly, I feel like it's going pretty well. Like, it's getting better. And that's all I'm worried about. It's just improvement, man. I can lose as many games as I need to. You know? I mean, ideally, it would be better if I was winning games. But, you know, if we win this one, I believe we go to a 50-50 win rate. And it's very winnable. I just can't get picked early. Yo, Unc, what rank are you, Arnen? You gotta work on your English, my friend. I am currently, in your terms, Skibbity Toilet 3. Don't know. I don't think they have a Sombra. I think they swapped it. Nope, I didn't have recall. That was stupid. I may have just tossed that for my team. I literally did not have recall. I literally tossed this for my team. That's on me. I think our Ryan dies because he's just too far forward. Yep. Yeah. Good practice of touching the point. Yeah, just a little bit, Eden. Rachel and I still do that sometimes, though, when we're flirting with each other. Right? No. Got attacker's advantage. You win this. Truth. We got it a fair way. We have at least 2 choke points to defend. The first one that we played Dorado earlier tonight. We lost the choke point because our tank did not move far enough forward to actually hold the point. And just to be clear, I'm not saying we lost the game because of that. I'm saying we lost that point because of that. And then I made some really egregious gameplay mistakes as well. But at least they were playing Sigma up here. I'm hoping this Reinhardt has the presence of mind to be up here at the front.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Time to start making up for it.
Okay. Nah, I'm gonna hit an off angle here, bud. Okay, both our supports are all the way back there. We gotta keep in mind that they are neither of them in LOS. Please do not grip anybody unnecessarily. I'd probably die here. Grab the mini. Oh, we're down to support. We gotta play really carefully here. I was gonna use my recall, but yeah. Our Ran went straight in, but he's gonna die. Yeah. Close game, but GG. That was way... I don't even care that we lost that. That was a really good game for me. Like, it was... Like, as far as, like, comparatively to my norm tonight, right? Close game. Like, and that's the thing, like... I'm playing a hero that I don't have a lot of experience playing. We're back to a closer to negative win rate, though. It is negative. But, like... How have we not crossed 2 hours? What? How is that even possible? We haven't wasted that much time. I guess we gotta keep queuing. Trying to get to 5 hours by the end of the tonight if we're only at 2 right now. Does it? Oh, you know, I guess I think about it like... I may have to change the 5 hour part of it because I'm not gonna grind on like hours mindlessly, but... Might just be I tried Tracer, you know, something like that. Yeah, that one would be a good one to VOD review. I completely agree. Close games like that are almost inarguably the best ones to learn from, bro. For sure. Yeah, it is an awkward one. Any of the high ground maps are really challenging if you don't know the back, like the flanks better to get to the high ground. Did you win? Nah, we got close, but we lost it, and that's okay. We'll go Samoa. Did I watch Ironheart? I'm not sure if I know what that is, to be honest with you. So I'm going to say probably not. I do not want to deal with Cassidy. Wait, no. I'm trying to play Cassidy. No. And then... Honestly, low-key. Albanzar, yeah. I was thinking that too. Albanzar. And Sim. Sure. I'm good with that. Seen the new Superman? I have not. No. Would like to, but... have not seen it. Wow, they just hard manned a couple of tanks there. Jeez. Superman movie was incredibly good. You know, I've heard that from a lot of folks. Like, I've heard really good things about the new Superman. There may be merit in, after this game, just going back and reviewing that other. We'll see. Oops.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
Probably not the best recall use, actually. Nope, yep, that's death. It's alright, should've just died on point and tried to get a kill. So close to one clipping that Ash, but... Yeah, that was fair enough. The only elim we've gotten has been me. That's really bad. Nope, dang it. Oh, what? We kill that Ana. Okay, we don't kill the Ana. Oh, well, our Juno probably dies there. Maybe we cap point? Yeah, alright. Nice. That's awesome, Rex. Good to see you, man. There's a guy with your name, or with my name on your team right now. Are they playing Tracer? Keep using recall really early. Uh-oh. Okay. I got May walled off. I was like, uh-oh. They're on support. Nice. Well, it ain't me, as you could probably tell. What's up, Inigo Montoya? Good to see you over in the chat. Hugo, by the way, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Hope you're having a good one, homie. The T-Racer gameplay. Just trying to get a little more aggro this particular game. I think it's working. I have the most limbs on my team. Second most deaths, which... If I could win more of my 1v1s, I think we'd probably be in a better shape too. Okay, I don't want to get rid of any more of these. Get out if we can. Try and get out here.
My ultimate is charging.
Okay, we gotta try. Whoa. Let's stall. Pretend I didn't almost just log off the map there, okay? No one knew. I'm embarrassed. I swear I hit E. Yeah, I could have done better there. That's so unfortunate. I don't know if I can get there or not. It was a joke on the name. My name is Inigo Montoya, in case you didn't catch that, MLG. The Austrian Artist, thank you so much for the follow on Kick. And Cryobite, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it very, very much. Who do I need to start dueling more? Honestly, either of their DPS are doing pretty well. Uh-oh. Terrible decision. Yep, just terrible. Nope, no getting around that one. My teammates' stats may look worse than mine, but that does not mean that they are the problem. Right now, I am the problem for sure. Our diva kept fighting. She should be able to turn that. Nice. No, don't leave the point. Oh my. You have no support. She's gonna get demacked. I should have seen that one coming. Nice job, Ana. Nice job. Good play. I fudged it up for sure. Ooh, good TP out. Except she doesn't have cleanse. Let our... just get out for sure. No support, GG. I mean, our supports are probably trying their hardest. One bubble down. You guys saw that too, right? You guys saw that too, right? You saw me blink, get slept, and go back. So irritating. I played it well though. That's the good news. I played that one well. I almost have my ult. Diva does have hers. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some kind of lag going on, man. That's so irritating. I played well, though. It is really hard to play better than what we're looking at, but I played really well. That's part of why you can't worry about your teammates. Like, you just do your best and go next. I still feel like I played very well that game. Your IND is a bit high? What is that? Unlucky, thanks for the follow. And Tanoia, thank you also for your follow over on Twitch. Oh, I can't do a background color one. I'm going to refund that to you. Let me disable a couple of those really quick. That's on me. I completely forgot that I can't change the background color anymore. Because I don't have a background color. On me. Sorry, on me. Let me, disable that one and the mod poll as well. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, you guys a hydrate and a stretch too, huh? Alright. I'm already missing the fiber connection. Fiber internet is superior in every way to cable internet, which is what we have right now. It has got some good speed download wise, but you can't get anything above 30 upload, which is wild. But it's alright. Hopefully when we buy a house we'll find a place that has fiber internet connection options. I don't think I would want to buy a house unless there was an option to install fiber. I know that sounds like wild, but it's just such a better technology. Like, even if you're not worried about the streaming part of it, it's the future internet tech, so if you have that available to your house, it's just a resale value later on. Fiber is the way. True. Speaking of old memes. Let's see, are we at 3 hours yet? Nice. Yeah, not the best win rate though, but I feel like I'm playing fundamentally better each game, so at least on the things that I'm working on, which is just using my blinks. Like, even though there was lag, the usage of them was good. Whatever, Dean. Hugo, I don't actually take song requests. I know there's some streamers who do, but I do not. I have no interest in getting DMCA'd. Nizam? Not sure if I'm saying your name right, but thanks for the follow. For those of you that have seen the video that I put out today, my YouTube video about the truth of like what it looks like being an Overwatch pro, anybody have any thoughts on that video at all? Oh, we have a Cassidy player. Okay. Well, I'm happy to jump on the Mercy bandwagon in Midtown. Yeah, I'll throw that in there too. What? We just 3 bans. Okay. Glad we all agree on the Mercy hatred though. Wait, we banned Tracer? Okay, we aren't playing Tracer. Okay.
Every soldier needs a call. Glad I made enough to not have to count my bullets this time.
Did we ban Mercy? They banned Mercy. So they banned Mercy Trey. That's crazy. It's alright. Like I said, Mercy or Tracer is like a really good hero. Just generally, if you can play her well. If you're not me, that's essentially what it boils down to. So. Yeah, we'll play Reaper. That way I can keep staying at least in the rhythm of playing close. They have a Sombra, Zarya. Okay, I'm sleeping. We're gonna leave. Okay, so we got the Sombra to walk away from the fight. Shooting the Ana there was stupid. I was nowhere near the right range to engage there. Oh my, what? Oh, she was getting healed by an Alari pylon. They're gonna take that back, aren't they? I threw the point. Oh my gosh, I threw the point. Yeah, going from the top is actually not gonna work out well for us, as we've discovered. Not generally, Arn, no. Maybe they'll be able to get... Nah, I undercooked. I undercooked. No, I'm not a Genji player. Unlucky, no heals. Nah, that's not my support's fault there. I mean, we got a point cap. So. Yeah. They did a good ban on the Trey. We could actually unironically play Sombra. We'll try it. We'll give Sombra the old college try here. I don't play pretty much any other DPS, so always stinks to not be able to play the hero you're trying to play, but that's okay.
There are no secrets. These carpal tunnels slowing down my WPM. I can fix it.
And more.
How about just taping it up?
Offers on the table.
Somebody call.
Gotta go.
And I'm back.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. We'll know if they're stream sniping. Yep, they win. And in fairness, our supports truly could not live. So it's alright. We move on to the next game. Not a huge deal. I wasn't coming into the game to play anything but Tracer on DPS, so it is okay that they banned the tray. Wait, no, I'm not trying to leave the game or like exit the desktop. Dang. Can you imagine you get so mad you just like exit to desktop because they banned your hero? If I was going to hit masters in any role, most likely in a short period of time, it would be support because of the hours that I have in the game on support. I'll be honest with you guys, there's part of me that's thinking about a role swap, only because tanking is really just not fun to me. I swapped to tank purely because I felt that it would be more demanded in the game, and started to enjoy it a little bit, and then it's just not fun. And I am considering swapping roles, but if I did swap, it'd be support. I wouldn't swap to DPS. And I'll show you why. Here are my hours. I still have more hours on support by a landslide than I do on tank. Yeah, that's fair, Deaton. So, yeah, I'd go back to being a BAP Ana player, and if they both got banned, play some Moira. Can you show your peak season? It was 4. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush about it. I peaked Masters 5 in season 4, so realistically I'm like a mid to high diamond support player. Zach, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. And I have no idea how to say your name, but your most recent follow over on Twitch, thank you. And Mox, thank you also for your follow on Twitch. I appreciate all the support tonight, you guys. If you guys haven't already, you might check out over on Kick if you do use the website. I am streaming over there as well. One of my goals for the end of this year, or maybe beginning of next, is to get into their partner program. So, alright, our tank doesn't want to deal with Roadhog or Orisa. And we have a Cassidy. I'll ban Hog and Orisa, that's fine. Evil Emily 1001. Thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. Ooh, no Symmetra, no Sombra, no Roadhog, or Ramatra. Now, drives are to encourage people to play the end of the previous season. Almost every time. I can't think of a time that drives were the beginning of a new season. People will typically kind of bow out of the game for the last week of the season. And they wanted to incentivize people to get into the game, if I had to guess, for that last week, because most people will come into the game for a new season by default, but especially these last few seasons with all the content they've been putting out. So kind of tired right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Been fighting, like, and this has probably nothing to do with the fact that I'm tired, but like I slept wrong last night. I have a kink in my neck, bro. It's an L. I stopped playing support because I truly felt like it was too easy at the time. Because when I hit masters, it didn't feel like I really earned it. So, but now I know in hindsight it was just rank inflation. Oh no. I mean, I knew that I couldn't, like, get another elim there. I just wanted to see if I could hold the point a little longer. Yeah, I am. I slept wrong, and now my neck's thrown out of alignment, bro. I am. I've officially hit, unk status, for sure. Yeah, Obels, that's another problem as well. Whoops. Ain't no way, bro. Oh, okay. Holy cow. What are we doing all the way back here? Okay. Botched my entry there. Thanks, Dean. I appreciate it, bro. I'm sure you were already on it. Holy crap. I was full HP. Wow, just really unlucky. I'm sorry? Huh. That's all I'm gonna say there. RNF, thanks so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Man, getting smoked and rolled here. Okay. I think Venture is definitely a pain to play into as Tracer, but not impossible. I just got to figure out the trick to it. It's still winnable. I'm just really disheartened by that first bit. Okay. I was worried something fell. It's alright, guys. I'm awake now. My wife just scared the crap out of me. Okay.
Stay close. I can't heal you if you stray. Keep in sight. I'll have us in and out in no time.
I'm losing focus. That's what's going on. Focus on the blinks. Focus on getting behind them. Wait, pause. Actually, no pause. Play. They have a Genji, I think I'm hearing. I didn't have a blink there. Okay, they are down there, Murky. Nope. Okay. Yeah. I needed to get out sooner. Spent that whole fight doing nothing? Okay. Logman 5 mil, thanks so much for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated, homie. Joey and Overwatch Zeo, thanks so much for the follows on Twitch. I appreciate it. Oh, we're running it down right now. Okay. Oh crap. Okay, can we get in there? What the? I really predicted that he would go out of there. Okay. Okay.
Payload secured. Let's move.
Yeah, you're coach. What? Oh, the double bounce. I was like, that should not have killed me. Yeah, they win that fight. We just hang out and spawn.
Why did the payload stop?
Great sleep dart. I'm probably gonna die for it. Actually, nope. My team cleans up instead.
It's Kinko.
We're just fighting for a draw. Yeah. And Antive, I'm not sure. Leo and the Noid. Thanks so much for the follows, man. I appreciate it.
How are you?
Okay. So we do have a Mei here. Hopefully our Mei is on top of the walls here. Gotta remember that our mini is there. We've got one over there as well. This is basically retreat path 1, retreat path 2. If I'm on this side, we definitely want to go that way. There's also a Mega in the back there. Lots of opportunities to reset, but we need to hold this. I'd love to hit the, like, a draw would be a huge win for me. So yep. Okay. Yep. We lose. Yep. Not much I could have done there. Just backed out, and we were so far back that we couldn't help. It's okay. Happens, man. I tried really hard. I seriously think I played much better than I have, like, comparing to the very first game yesterday, that was immensely better. Not perfect, but better. Mitch and AO, thanks so much for the follows on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a good one, man. Yeah, this is my bat, by the way. Crazy. Okay. That's right. We go to Plat 3. It's not a big deal. I don't play enough damage to be that worried about it. But the 38% win rate I'm not real proud of. I'd like to get that up a little bit. And while it is still possible, man, like it does, you know, it is end of season, which objectively is one of the worst times to queue. It's a Friday night, so first night of drive, so there's a lot of people on that don't normally play the game, so we'll give it one more. If we lose it, I'll probably just tap, to be honest with you. I really do enjoy playing Tracer. I'm just really tired right now. I don't want to play Eichenwald. That's a very high ground central map. Dago or Digo, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it, homie. Welcome to all the new followers, man. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, many of you are becoming aware of who I am at this point. I was that guy that was trying to push for tier 1 Overwatch and recently discovered I just don't have the time. As much as I wish I did, I don't have the time. the hours that I have to invest on a weekly basis versus the hours I need to get into this level, there's just too big of a gap in time, right? So, and that's okay. You know, I wish it wasn't the case, but it's definitely the reality of where I'm at right now. And there's that. So, I don't want to see Pharah on this map. I don't mind banning Ramatra as well, and a Freya, but we really don't want Pharah on this map, especially if I'm playing Tracer. Pharah can be such a menace. Particularly because we haven't banned Mercy. So, well, they banned Pharah, so at least we're all on the same page there. And I don't have to play into a Sombra, which is dope. In my opinion, which hero is in most need of a nerf or adjustment? I don't know that there's a hero. I would just say that the block situation with like Nemesis form for Ramatra, block on Doomfist, any of that kind of stuff, the damage mitigation percentage is too high. And I've been told it's a glitch. If it's a glitch, it should have been patched out well before now. But I don't know. It seems really strong. Do I recommend doing the Blink melee combo on Tracer? Of course I would, but that's not something I'm worried about at the moment. Don't get me wrong, it is a key part of Tracer, but there are fundamental pieces like positioning for me that I need to work on as well. It's still in the game until season 18. Yeah, and that's, to me, they should have been able to fix that a bit. So, here at Kiriko. Here, Widow. Wild. Footsteps are a thing, but that was still a crazy shot. Way to line that one up.
No one can stop me!
Oh boy. I'm sorry, you knew that was coming? What? No. I don't know. Not cheating, just very suspicious. Footsteps are a thing. I'm not saying they shouldn't have been able to know I was there, but lining up those shots in conjunction with it is pretty wild. That is a crazy ultimate. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nah. This Widow's not legit. Either smurfing or otherwise cheating in some other fashion or form. You don't hit shots like that in frickin' this rank at all. Nice shot. No, I don't think that, I think they're smurfing. I don't think that they're cheating. The hearing it is fine, but like having it perfectly lined up as I round the corner is very weird. Which either says a lot of hours on another account. Yeah, like what? Yeah, they'll know I'm coming out. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, Widow is not legit. They are legit, like smurfing, hard smurfing, or cheating, which I don't think cheating is the case. I just think they're hard smurfing. Yeah, but if you play like that, you're able to rank out. You know what I'm saying? I don't play Clash Royale. Overwatch. The legend wizard Overwatch. If I can get my words out the right direction this time. With 11 months sub on Twitch. I appreciate it, homie. Oh yeah, I know I'm not good at Tracer, by the way. Oh yeah, no, I'm certainly not. This is not like a mentally crapped on situation. But oh, whatever. I don't even know who that is. Is that Wizard? He's got streamer mode on. Oh, I probably do die here. Yep, bad play. Couldn't get a pick. Fumbled around too long. I swear I'm hitting buttons and they aren't doing anything. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know about this Widow, man. What is our tank doing, though? What was that ultimate? Yep. We just spawn rallied. Like, Yep, Hanzo dies here. Yep. It's like magic. What in the flying Zenyatta? Okay, we are so up. Would you look at that, though? We'll magically lose. Tried shooting the payload though instead of anything else meaningful, but it's okay. Yeah, that Widow is super sus. What is it? I hold W. Let's look at this person's private career profile. Yeah, okay, I'm not buying it, chat. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That Widow is hard smurfing. I don't care what you guys think. That is exactly what just happened there. K's, maybe? Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. And Experative, thank you so much for yours as well. Because they have good aim. Yes, that's why. You're absolutely right. You're so right. That's exactly what I was saying there. Alright, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm cooked right now. I can feel my patience wearing thin, starting to snap back at the community way more than I should be. And I don't want to represent myself poorly because I choose to try and push past. This is why I don't do more than 3-hour streams most of the time, so it is what it is, man. Appreciate you guys watching and hanging out for a bit, man. The Tracer video will go up next week. I think I have more than enough footage. I'm going to go double check that because that'd be about the only reason I decide to stick to it. I doubt it, though. Yeah, no, we're... oh my gosh, we are just fine. I have 40 clips that are all 30 seconds long, so that's like 20 minutes of footage. We're good. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I'll catch you guys next week. All right, Wednesday night. Should be back on the tank grind next week. I don't think I'm doing anything super crazy. Although... I think I'll be preparing to do a tier list video the following week, so I may end up playing a little bit of everything just to refresh my clips that I have. So we'll see. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. All right, I'll catch you guys next week. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.